Hello students, today I am going to start a new topic, that is consumer's equilibrium. Who is a consumer and how will he achieve the equilibrium? Let us know. First, let us know who is the consumer. A consumer is one who buys goods and services for satisfaction of wants. Now what are wants? They are the needs. And what does the consumer wants? He or she wants to maximize the satisfaction by spending the income on various goods and services. Now, how does a consumer maximize his satisfaction from the goods and services consumed? Let us see. The first thing that we need to understand is the concept of utility. Utility refers to the want satisfying power of a commodity. It is the satisfaction that can be actual or expected. When a commodity is capable of satisfying human wants, we can conclude that the commodity has utility. Now, how to measure utility? After understanding the meaning of utility, the next big question is how to measure utility. So, there are no standard for measuring utility. So, the economics derived an imaginary measure. It is known as utils. So, utility can be measured in utils. Students, utility is subjective. That means utility varies from person to person. For example, there is a thirsty person and a person who has taken 4 glasses of water. Now, the thirsty person will derive more utility from water in comparison to the person who is not thirsty. So, by this we can conclude that utility is subjective. The concept of utility is very useful in explaining and understanding the behavior of consumer. There are many more things to understand. Let us proceed. Now we will understand what is total utility and marginal utility. First comes total utility. It is the total satisfaction obtained from the consumption of all possible units of a commodity. It measures the total satisfaction obtained from consumption of all the units of good. Total utility is zero at zero level of consumption. That means when we don't consume, we have zero utility. For example, if you have one ice cream, it gives you satisfaction of 20 utils and second gives you 16. So total utility will be 36 utils. Now, marginal utility. Marginal utility is the additional utility derived from the consumption of one more unit of the given commodity. As per our given example, when the second ice cream is consumed, total utility increases from 20 utils to 36 utils. So, the additional 16 utils from the second ice cream is the marginal utility. So, marginal utility is the addition made to the total utility by consuming one more unit of a commodity. Marginal utility can be of three types: positive, zero or negative utility. Now, let's study the relationship between total utility and marginal utility. So, here the relationship between total utility and marginal utility. The units of ice cream are shown along the x-axis and the total utility and marginal utility are shown along the y-axis. Now, when the marginal utility is decreasing, total utility is increasing. Marginal utility is positive and decreasing and total utility is increasing. Now, when marginal utility is zero, then total utility is maximum. This point is also known as the point of satiety or the stage of maximum satisfaction. What happens after this stage? When the consumer consumes more products, the total utility decreases and marginal utility becomes negative. So, what does this mean? This is the point of satiety and maximum satisfaction. Any units consumed after this unit will give zero level of satisfaction or negative marginal utility and the total utility will go on decreasing. So what are the three relationships? Number one, marginal utility is decreasing but positive until total utility increases. Marginal utility is 0 and total utility is maximum. When marginal utility is negative, total utility diminishes. So this is the relationship. Let us write the points. Number 1. Total utility increases with increase in consumption of a commodity as long as marginal utility is positive. Total utility increases but at a diminishing rate and marginal utility diminishes. Number 2. Total utility is maximum. Marginal utility is 0. Number 3. Total utility starts to fall when marginal utility is negative. So this much for this video. In the next video, I am going to discuss the law of diminishing marginal utility. And please do like, share and subscribe my channel and leave your valuable comments. Thank you.